Bang bang, welcome back to the Weapon X program. I am your host, Weapon X. Today we're going to talk about Optic ready, battle ready, semi-auto pistols. That was a mouthful, but I got it out. Give a shout out to all my subscribers, family members, and loved ones. Just want to say peace. So, both of these weapons, I know y'all seen them before on the channel. If you're new to my channel, today we got the FNX 45 Tactical. Yes, chambered in 45. Let me let y'all get a look at that. Peep that out. I'll get to the specs and everything on that. And today we also have the FN 509 Tactical. Let y'all get a look at that. Yeah. So, FN, wonderful, super great, battle proven, war proven firearm. From rifles down to their handguns. Everything has been reliable. First things first, let me make sure the weapon is clear. I do have ammo in the mag, but as far as the weapon, that is clear. As you can see, there is nothing in the chamber. Let me cock that back for you. Nothing in that. That thing is clear. Same with the 45. There is ammo in the mag. Nothing in the chamber. That is clear. There we go. Safety is number one priority in real time. Let's close that. Hit that decocker. Put it on safe. Load that mag back up. This is a semi-auto striker fire. No safety, no decocker. Put the mag back in. They just look real good with the mags in them. Okay, like I said, we're going to talk about the optics. You know what I'm saying? Many red dots on pistols. Some people don't really like them. Some people they enjoy them. Some people love them. I think it's a great addition to the weapon because, I mean, you can't go wrong with a red dot, especially when you sight it in. When you got that red dot on and you just, you drawn, you go right on target. For this weapon right here, on top, I have a Trigicon. So this one right here, it's pretty good. I know in my last review, I told you I had no rounds through this weapon. Same thing, no rounds through this weapon. But this one right here is a different story, different animal. Right here, I got the Burris Fast Fire 3 up top with the high suppressor night sights, all steel. Once again, like I said, man, these red dots are really helpful. Some people, they don't like them. But what I love about the way this effing is set up, you can co-witness. And co-witness means when you look through your optic, you can match your optic up to your sights. So that way you're always on point. You're able to hit your target. If your optic goes dead or if it gets knocked off for some strange reason, which I doubt, you always have your iron sights. Iron sights are super important. That's how I learned how to shoot anyway. All iron sights. So, I mean, even if you do have, an optic up there, you can always just use your iron sights. You can look through the window. Unless for some strange reason your glass is super cracked and mud gets in there, then it might be a little difficult, but you can put your finger in there, wipe it right out. Like I said, I got a lot of rounds through this 45 right here. When the prices was right, before ammo was all crazy and everything, I used to really go to the range with this one right here because I thought it looked different. And man, I'll be out there firing this joint one-handed, no problem, just letting things go. Letting them go, letting them go, letting them go. The ammo was cheap, man. .45 ACP. Can't go wrong with that. Nice weapon. But on this one right here, much lighter. Even with the addition of the red dot up there, really, really light. Like I said, I haven't put no rounds through this yet. I just been conserving and preserving my ammo, even though I'm like stacked up, ready for whatever. But just not in the mood to go shoot right now, man. A lot of stuff been happening. Just haven't been in the mood. Really don't even want to waste my ammo. But back to the optics. Now, with this particular weapon right here, being that it is so light, you can carry this with the optic on it. Of course, you would put the 10 round mag in there, and you can carry this. You might not want to carry it with the light and a laser combo, but this for me was a race gun. I just wanted something real tactical, fancy, decked out to the T. You know what I'm saying? Lamborghini with everything on it, you know? But this optic, man, this is a red dot right here. Super, super, super reliable. Y'all know Trigicon, great made piece of, yeah, check that out. Great made piece of machinery, man. Works really well. On the FNX Tactical, when I first got this weapon right here, I was looking into these Trigicons, RMR, couple of other ones, man. They was out the roof with them, man. They wanted 400 or 500 from the rip. I was like, well, I'm gonna pay 400 or 500. So I started looking around, found this joint, the Burris Fast Fire. 2 was out at the time. 3 was just about to drop. This weapon is pretty old, so I want to say that was 8 years ago. And it's the same battery from 8 years ago. It's still working. And my tritium night sights are still bright as day. You know, I keep this one in the safe, covered up and everything, no battle scars on it. But it's definitely a battle-proven weapon. FNX, FN, y'all know what it is. Go check them out on YouTube. See all the reviews on them. I really hear nobody talking bad about the FNs. Great weapon. But yeah, like I said, man, this is super useful, man. You can use this to, you know, cock your weapon back if you had to. You know, if you wanted to, you could put it on your pants and rack it. You know what I'm saying? If you had to rack it on the table, you could rack it on the table. If one of your hands was hurt or something, you was, you know, in a situation where you couldn't use your left hand or your right hand, you can always cock it back with the optic. Useful. Even with the sights, they're raised night sights. You can do the same thing with the sights. You ain't got to worry about, you know, trying to rack your slide back if you got a malfunction or something. You can just, you know, use that to rack it. So let me know your opinion on optic mounted, optic ready pistols. You know, now I see a lot of manufacturers and companies, they're getting on the bandwagon as far as they're making their weapons factory made with the slide cuts. Before, like I said, 8 years ago, you really couldn't even get a weapon with an optic slide cut. You would have to either send your weapon in and they would do it, or you would have to trust a gunsmith and he would do it. And he would tax you outrageous. How do I know? Because I tried to get a CZ done up and they wanted crazy money for the slide. This way before the Glock had the MOS, before all these weapons started coming out with the, you know, the optics slide cut. So when I saw that they had a weapon already made and cut for optics, I said, you know what? Let me try. Let me try and get that. I saw a video on the FN, I want to say FNS. and it looked good. I was like, you know what, man, that's a dope weapon. Let me look into it. So I did a couple of videos. Then I seen some reviews. People were saying, you know what, wait until the FNX come out, the FNX Tactical. I said, okay. So I waited a little while. It dropped. Did a couple of YouTube videos on it. The thing was reliable. It shot well. Got good reviews. And it was like the only 45 ACP pistol, full size pistol that you can carry 15 rounds out of the gate with it. You know what I'm saying? It came in a great packaging. Three magazines, all 15 rounds. Man, look how that look in there. You know, now they come with the flush fitting ones, but this one with that, I call it the boot. That little Timberland boot on there. That thing right there, man, it just make the gun look even sexier. But yeah, it came with 15 rounds. So I was like, oh man, that's a 45 with 15 rounds. Every other 45 I saw had 10, 11, maybe 12 tops on your 1911s, 8 rounds, 7 rounds, maybe 10 rounds. But this one, straight 15. So I jumped on it, paid the money. Yes, it was taxing, but I paid the money because I wanted it. You know, at the time, this gun was probably like $1,300, $1,400. Then I paid $250 for the optic. This is an NC Star right here, green laser, flashlight. I want to say this is 150 lumens. This before I got on optics, not optics planet. Before I got up on Olight. Once I got up on Olight, switching weapons. Once I got up on Olight, I was like, damn, I can get a 1,300 lumen flashlight and a green laser for $150. When this one was $150 with 150 lumens, and look at the difference. Look how bulky this one is, right? Look how bulky. You got serrations in there. You can jug somebody in the forehead with. Let me let that focus. You can jug somebody in the forehead with, you know. Then you got the one from Olight. It's got that crown bezel, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't that bulky. It's way lighter, way more reliable. So, bought this with this, paid all my money. It was what it was, man. You know, hey, man. Sometimes we just spend and we just go hard when we spend. But hey, man, did it. It's here now. But great weapon. I don't have nothing bad to say about this one. I never had no jams, no misfeeds, no misfires, none of that. And as you know, you can unscrew this and put a suppressor up there if you wanted to. You know, this ain't a review of the weapon. This is just, you know, talking about the accessories, the optics, you know what I mean? The night sights, you know, what you can use your optic for instead of, you know, complaining, oh man, I can't get with the optics. Every weapon now, manufacturer, they're making their weapons with these cuts. So you can put them on your, you know, get you a Trigicon, get you a RMR, get you, I think Hollow Sun is out right now. I remember when they first dropped, man, I should have got me a few of them because they was really cheap at the time. Them joints was like $120, $99, $150 for some really super dope optics. Mini red dots on your pistol. Is it a yes or a no? Leave your comment down below. Would you put an optic on top of your weapon? Whether it's just your little go to the range weapon, whether it's your bedside weapon, home defense, you know, something you just, you know, want to dress up. Like I said, sometimes you go cop a car, you put rims on it, you put music in there, you tint it up. What would you do? Would you leave it plain or would you mount your optic up top? Leave your comments down below. Let me know. And which caliber would you go for? They both look good. They both look good. You got the 45 ACP and the 9mm. Which one would you pick? I mean, they both dope. You got the Batman Black right here. I call this the Batman Matte Black. Then you got that FDE, that flat dark earth. It's almost like the Scar, the FN Scar. Got the different color greens in there, tannish. Like I said, this one's a lot heavier. Of course, a 45 round is much bigger than a 9mm round. It's your 9, this your 45. Check them out. Hit harder, a lot slower, a lot faster, a lot more penetration. Let me put this round back in there. Demonstration purposes. Yes, the weapon is on safe. This weapon has no safety, but it is clear. Once again, so we don't have no mistakes, no mishaps. So that's my review for the day. Just give me your opinion. You know, which one would you pick? Weapon without the optic, weapon with the optic. My opinion, like I said, I prefer a red dot. I can get to the business either way. I'm pretty well trained, you know what I mean? Whereas though I can get right on target with or without the mini red dot. With or without, I'm on point. Boom. Boom. You know what I mean? My eye is just trained to sometimes just, you know, go right for that front sight. Then the rest just lines up. Boom, boom. And I already got everything, you know, co-witnessed. So once you know, line everything up and get it co-witnessed, you shouldn't have no problems. Everything should be everything. Once you do that, it should be no problem. You know? So let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. You know, share this video. Send it to your homie. Send it to your homegirl. Let me know what you think. But before I end this video, you know I always got to do a timepiece for you. I know. Y'all getting tired of the timepieces. But it is what it is. Today, I have another Invicta product. This one right here is the Invicta Bolt Zeus Magnum. Yeah, the Magnum edition. Got that nice blue carbon fiber in there. This one, that polished gold. Let me take this bad boy off so you can see it a little bit better. Take it off my wrist. Zeus Magnum. Got 2 timepieces in there for you. There you go, focus. You got 1 timepiece right here. This is a whole nother clock, y'all. Then you got this one right here. Chronograph. Date window. This one I think is about 500 meters. Yeah. Another nice timepiece from Invicta. Let me wipe that thing off. Peep it out. I learned sometimes you gotta hold it there for a second, let the camera focus in. That secondary timepiece. Maybe I'm too close for it to focus. Not sure. But there you have it. Great timepiece. This one is, I believe, a 55 millimeter bezel. Give you a little example on how big and small that is. Let me get my smartwatch and give you an example on how these things, the size. This is your smartwatch, and this is your flex watch. Look at that. Look at the size difference. This dwarfs this. Yeah, man, but that's the end of this review, man. We ain't gonna drag this one out, make it too long or nothing like that, but thank you for subscribing. Thank you for tuning in to the channel. Like I said, let me know which one would you pick, with or without the mini red dot, and with or without, the flashlight laser combo. What would you put on your weapon? Would you leave it stock, bare bone? Let me know. Alright? So I'm going to end that by saying peace, love, and pistol grease. Y'all be safe. Weapon X, aka the Reaper. We gone.